So look who I have here. It's Matti Sulanto. Welcome back to my channel. It's always a pleasure. It's been a while.
It's been a while, but it's always a pleasure to come back to your channel.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to have you here.
And you know what is best in being a guest on another channel?
Yeah, because it's my channel.
Yeah, okay, that's a good reason. That's a very good reason. That's one of the reasons I'm here today. But another good reason is that you don't have to prepare yourself. You just show up and be yourself. No preparation, no post-processing, post-production or nothing. Just show up.
Hi, it's Peter here, and I already told that it's Matti here. We're gonna talk about some street photography philosophy. I have this be a little bit like an interview type video, but we will do a little photo challenge. We will be photographing the building inside the building after we've made the interview.
All right, I'm ready. I have a bigger camera, so I have advantage.
There's been a lot of discussion about ethics in street photographs. I get a lot of comments about is it okay to photograph in public? What's your take on this?
First of all, I take people's privacy very seriously, and I always want to respect people and their privacy. However, when I'm walking down the street and I see something really interesting happening, I usually don't stop to judge the situation. If it's something that I think might be a good photo, I'll grab the shot. And later I may decide not to share it after all because I see something that is against my own rules or my own ethics. My advice is that always take the shot. Take the shot because you might miss something really, really good if you start thinking too much while you are out there shooting. Would have been such a nice composition back there. Both restroom doors open, but I didn't want to take the picture because
That's about the ethics.
yeah, that was something I didn't even want to take, even though it looked good, because I knew I wouldn't probably publish it or share it anyway. So picture taking is not the same as sharing the picture.
Yeah, it's two different things. Making an image like here in Finland and most parts of the world, it's totally okay to photograph anything on the streets.
Yeah.
But then publishing might be a different thing. And you know, this varies in different countries. So if you're planning on doing street photographs, then just, you know, take a look at what the rules are and the laws in your own country.
Or in the country you are shooting.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, yes, that's a good point. And let's wait for the tram to go past there. Yeah, you can see it in the picture. So get a lot of comments also that people are hesitating, that they're too scared to photograph in public. What's your take? How to get started? How to overcome that anxiety of shooting in public?
I don't think there's any kind of a shortcut. My advice is that take your time, practice, start shooting, and over time you'll overcome that fear and you'll get the confidence to enter the situation and take pictures at close distances. Street photography is very, very challenging and difficult genre of photography. It may look so easy when you see people taking pictures, but believe me, it's very, very challenging. Even I've been shooting for almost 50 years and still sometimes I struggle on the street. There is no shortcut. Enjoy the journey and enjoy the progress you make over time. There's no hurry, and also no reason to sort of copy others. Just shoot what you like to shoot and don't pressure yourself to shoot pictures that you see other people taking.
And that was an interesting comment about don't copy, but what do you say about, because in every photographic school or you take courses, you always have an assignment that like kind of make this image. Let's say that is a famous photograph, but in street photography it's kind of hard because you can't be at that place in Paris in 1956.
Yeah, you can't really copy. Yeah, okay, that's a different type of assignment, I think. What I mean is that when you see other people's pictures, don't force yourself to do the same thing if it doesn't feel good. I mean, at the start, just relax and start taking pictures, and it'll come together once you start practicing. I don't think there is any kind of a shortcut. Today we always, no matter what kind of a pastime activity you are into, there's always these like tips and advices how to become better fast. But I don't think it's possible.
I totally agree on that.
Whether it's, I don't know, whether you pick up an instrument you want to start to play, whether it's, I don't know, whether it's bodybuilding or whatever, it never happens fast. It's the same with photography. Take your time, enjoy the journey, and enjoy your progress over time. And also one other thing is that what if you learn everything in 2 days? It becomes boring, I think.
Exactly. You have a background, or your first passion was journalism.
Yes.
So how do you see street photographs and documentary? Because of course I tend to say that journalism is some kind of documentary. What's the similarities with documentary photography and street photography, or are there any?
Street photography is documentary photography. It is, of course, and that's one of the reasons why I like that, because the first thing that got me interested in, really seriously interested in photography, was documentary and street style of photography. When I saw the pictures from William Klein and other big names at the time, the names that were sort of big names when I started out, and they are still big names, but a lot has happened after that, because I started in around 1975. Journalism, documentary got me really like started, and it's really deep in me, and that's one of the reasons I'm out here shooting street. I'm not always trying to capture the most beautiful, striking pictures. Sometimes I photograph something really mundane just for the sake of documenting the thing.
You partly answered the next question, which is that love of journalism or the base where you started from still affecting your street photographs? You kind of answered it, but do you have anything to add to that?
It still affects my street photography a lot.
Can you say what it is? It's stories or?
Yes, because back in the day I shot so many hundreds and hundreds of picture reportages or travel stories or things like that for magazines, and I always think in multiple pictures I try to figure out what would be my establishing shot, what kind of details I need. It's still in my mind, in the background, kind of process going on all the time. Sometimes, a lot of times I take single pictures, of course, but those things are always somewhere in my head going around, and sort of it's in my genes almost already embedded.
So you said that you like to make a set of images, like 3 or 4 or 5.
Yeah, like storytelling.
You rather tell the story with more pictures than just one?
Not every time, but because I did that a lot in the past. So it's kind of built in. I always think like that. I don't always do it like that, but it's always, the process is the same in my head. That I always think, what would be my establishing shot right here now, when I'm look at those beautiful ships and look at that, that's a really nice boat or a small ship coming.
You kind of answered this already, but do you have anything to say about your philosophy when you go out? You talked about the documentary, you got about this set of images in series and stuff like that, but is there anything more?
Right now, I'm not sure if I have.
Yeah, it's a tough question, I know.
I don't think.
What do you think? You've been following. Most of you probably have been following Matti, and you haven't. Check out his channel and tell us what is his philosophy. Let's see what they come up with.
Yeah, this is scary. Link down below.
Yes. Yeah, but you have to. If you haven't followed, you must, because he does some great stuff. What we're gonna do is we both have 20 minutes to photograph inside the market hall or whatever, where there are restaurants and small food stores and stuff like that. It's been transferring more to a tourist type. When I was a kid, it was a kind of like a farmer's market in there. You could
where local people.
Now it's a little bit different, but it's still pretty nice inside. And so we have 20 minutes each to make 3 photographs.
Yeah, challenge accepted.
All right, let's go and see what we got here. It's always hard to start. Nice. Can I take a photograph?
Sure.
Can I take a photograph?
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm done.
The Sony a7 IV and a 28mm lens today. I felt like 28 today. Let me take a detail shot here. I'm embracing the shallow depth of field.
Yeah, you want that potato from the beans? And this one.
I don't have a master plan. I'm just snapping away. Shallow depth of field. I love the flippy tilty screen. It's so convenient to go down or high with your camera when you can, you know, do this with the screen. It's so. I gotta have one of these empty corridors. I think I'm done.
I chose these images. The images of people weren't that good, so I went for a little bit different vibe this time, and I like the color on these images. And I made 3 images that go well together. There are some lines that are connecting these images to each other, so the viewer's eye can wander from one image to another with some guidance in a way. That's why I chose these images. And now let's see what Matti did.
After I reviewed my pictures, I realized I had only concentrated on the restaurants at the market hall and ignored almost everything else. Maybe I was distracted by Peter, who was circling around me with his video camera. So I decided to choose 3 pictures that, in my opinion, convey the atmosphere at the market hall from luncher's point of view, because I had no other choice pretty much. And my pictures should be viewed as a set of 3 pictures, not as individual pictures.
All right, now you've seen the images and some B-roll that we were shooting there. Now it's your turn to give a vote, give a thumbs up, to try to, you know, be fair, because we've done this before many times, and it's always been so that if it was on your channel, you won. If it's been on my channel, I won. So try to be neutral. I'm not, you know,
Too much offended if I win.
Yeah, no problem. It's because I don't think photography is a competition. But when you do these type of challenges, it kind of a little pushes you, and it's a nice challenge to do, and it's a lot of fun, and you know, maybe we get some good images. We haven't seen them yet. You have. Tell us who was better.
Leave a comment down below.
Yeah. And here is somewhere is some more for you to watch. But thanks, Matti, and
Always a pleasure.
thanks for watching.
Thanks,
Bye
guys.
for now.
Bye.